get ready with me. So last night, my roommates were like talking crap and they thought that like, just because you're whispering or whatever, that nobody would clock them. And it's like, if you're that insecure about your life or if you hate your life that much, what is talking about me gonna do? So it's always interesting. Or like, oh, I'm so this, I'm so that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm so clean. It's like, are you only saying that because like I would sanitize like my derma roller and stuff down? So it's like, oh, you know, like she can't be the clean one or whatever, blah, 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 which is just really fascinating. But anyway, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Face feels a little poofy. Did I eat really salty food last night? I don't think I did. That was interesting, you know. Like, oh, I can be such a bitch, blah, 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 when I'm not happy. So it's like, so you can't emotionally regulate yourself? How mature, you know. Follow someone's without. Ah, where did you go? Or where are you going? Do that. Do a little bit over here too. So I have like a mark for my pimple. Ugh, crazy. Yeah, it's very interesting. Like you stay right outside my door just to talk crap and act like somebody's not gonna hear you. When it's like, are you wanting to catch smoke with somebody? Are you trying to be like the better black person because you're lighter or something, trying to get like male attention? And it's really sad. But the most you like stay to yourself, the more people want to like try to irritate you or talk about you and stuff like that. Like, it's really interesting. There's also somebody that just burns pots of hot water on the stove too, which is really weird. When have you taken one? You want to ask people personal questions? Why don't you go in and like, put your business out there? Argentina. Oh, cool. Hi, Jaya Kamar. You're trying to help me? Why don't you help yourself? Like, baby, I've been celibate. So you just sound dumb. Hello, Benny. Welcome. Instead of trying to make an example out of a black person, make an example out of yourself first. Why are you talking to a baby? You sound like you have some mental deficiencies or something. People think people want to wear makeup to look young. That's stupid. See, like, the more like unbothered you are, The more you stay to yourself, you stay in your own lane, you mind your business and stuff, you're not like talking to people or like kissing their ass, making them feel good, making them feel whatever, making them feel like pretty much like coddling them and like, oh, like you're a little toddler, let me make you feel happy type of a thing. Like the more people get pissed off, and it is actually hilarious. I think I might have one in a little bit too dark like that. Gosh, I can't wait till this heals up. But anyway, since Claudia wants to like bring up stuff, trying to like throw shade or whatever, when it's like, if this is on your mind, you must have HIV and you can't cope with it, so you want to like throw that out to other people type of thing. Yes, get tested. Not everybody is faithful. Not everybody is clean or like without diseases that can potentially make your life a lot harder. It's always good to know your status before and after and during your relationships, because some people move a little funny, okay? You might be faithful to somebody and they're screwing all your friends, you know? Let me see, where's my blush? Some people do that for fun. Like some people try to catch diseases for fun so they can spread it to other people too. That was a wild thing that I learned before high school, which was many like eons ago. And I was like, you're purposely saying like people get sick just to spread that to people? What? First got birth smart shirts. Oh, nice. This is probably really expensive, yeah. Are you all right, Benny? Are you okay? Are you well? Deja vu. That is gonna be my PSA of the day. Health checks, things like that. Be safe. Be safe for yourself. Because some people literally do not care. They think that they're invincible. They think that it's not something that they have to do. Some people don't want to do that. Hi, Kelly. Thank you, Logan. Doing a quick get ready with me. Y'all say hi to my pimple. But yeah, it's really funny last night. And they're like, and it's like, oh, so your lives are just so great that you're using me as entertainment. Interesting. Is my pimple happy? I think so. I get a little attention today. Thank you, Logan. But it's really interesting. Really, really interesting. Which also like found, cause like I've had about 3 or 4 people, like sometimes it's good to like try to reconnect with people, right? But when you've tried to reconnect with people and it's been a failure, maybe I was a little dumb, maybe I was a little naive. Okay. Can I oh my God, it's funny. Yeah, say hi. She'll be gone soon, so enjoy it. That I've had a couple of people come back that, you know, I've tried to talk to, I've tried to meet up over the years for like 10 years, okay, mind you. Being in that like gal circle stuff, people who were almost like befriending the person who was stalking me, hanging out with the person who was doing that or like threatening me and stuff. And it's like, okay, you see all this going down and you see that like I've vouched for you, I've fought for you. People didn't want you to be in the circle. And I'm like, no, they're gonna be in the circle. Oh, you wanna talk about that this person is too big or whatever. And I'm like, okay, that's rude as fuck, you know, like going hard for people, and then they want to turn around and be friends with people who steal stuff from stores, who are just so like loose and stuff. And not loose to just be like, oh, let me demonize people who I guess own their sexuality or use their sexuality to cope. But like you're actively befriending people and talking to people who are doing libel and defamation that's hurting my business, my brand, my blog. That, like, let's say I were to try to be like an influencer or like a marketer or whatever, or share my art, sell my art and stuff, that these people are actively doing stuff to not make me have money, which is a legal case in itself. And then they want to come back and be like, oh, let's chat for a while. Oh, like, what are you up to? What do you look like? What are you doing to, I guess, like, be a monitoring spirit or whatever? And I had to let quite a few people go because they weren't being authentic with why they wanted to come back into my life after what I've gained 1,000 YouTube subscribers, after I've gained 2K on TikTok and stuff from being consistent again, because I didn't want to back in the day to just be like, oh yeah, here's this cool thing, here's that, you know, I'm doing all this stuff, because it was hurting people's feelings because they were lazy. So, and yes, I live in America. Pick you up? What? Wow, that, so I do have some people who might not want to hear jokes like that in my chat, so please do be mindful. So it's really interesting, just like the dynamics of people. And this is coming from a person who has been an introvert, who's wanted to be more extroverted. Just do here and here. Okay, I think that's good. I don't like using a really tiny mirror to do my makeup. I like it a little bit bigger, that way I can see everything. And I like use some of that for like shadow. But it's really interesting. What's this makeup called? It is, I'm doing a very light core garu makeup, like One garu, older sister gal. Because my outfit is like really maybe boring by some people's standards, or very like mature, like grown up instead of like super fun, flashy. I just need to get like my contacts in and stuff. I think I have a pair that's ready. I might have to like rinse off a pair. Do I have enough blush on? I don't know. Anyhow. Yes, it's really interesting. You know, like people can't come out right and say like, oh, I feel intimidated by you. Oh, I feel, you know, this emotion or that emotion. They want to like, oh, let's laugh at somebody. And it's like, okay, so you're talking about me instead of anything fun that you're doing in your life. You want to talk about me instead of like bringing maybe an issue to me when you're also doing something, contributing to a problem or whatever, or like your hands aren't fully clean. You're not perfect, but you want to like point fingers and stuff, which is really interesting. Many years ago, it would be like, okay, no, don't think about it. You know, like everybody's growing, everybody's, you know, got their own journey, blah, 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 blah. When people do crappy things to be crappy and then try to be a victim when you call them out on it, it's a game. You know, no amount of, oh, maybe they'll change. Maybe they'll have a better day. You know, maybe if I'm nicer and nicer and nicer and nicer and bend over backwards, they'll like me. They will never like you. You know, like it sucks. There's gonna be people who do, but sticking around people who don't like you, who want to disrespect you behind your back, be a pussy, you know, and not be man up or gal up, girl up or whatever, and have what they want to say to you in front of your face, but they want to try to like make themselves attractive to a dude when you're like, I'm not even looking after this dude. Like, it's really interesting. I kind of want to like have a updo, but this is not the unit for it. Really want to get my contacts in, but I know that they need to be clean. Corner pocket. this eyeliner has been leaking. Like, I don't know if it's because I like press it too hard. It's a basic one. But all I can say is best of luck. I don't have a baby daddy. That sounds like a very bad time wasting thing. Like that does not sound like an investment. Oh, is my, doesn't look like that was helping right now. Maybe I put it on a little bit too thick. Welcome, welcome. There's also like a hair. You see it? I think that's like messing up. Oh, there's like a lot coming out. I feel like this should not be tilted downward so much. I don't think I ever saw your hair down before. Kelly, I always have my hair down. And there's literally like a guy that talks to himself and like leaves hot water boiling till like it burns out. And that's kind of scary. And like nobody else says or does anything about it. So it makes me feel like they're in on it too. Oh, I need to like wipe this down. Do I have like a paper towel? Oh, I do not. I don't. It's just gonna start leaking. But yeah, that's my like bit of advice for today because I thought it was so funny. You want to talk crap about people, but oh, I hate my life, blah blah blah. So I guess like, oh, let's make fun of somebody. Let me try to get empathy from somebody while dissing someone and probably be like, oh, black people, I love them. Oh, blah blah blah. You know, I'm a girl's girl. Blah 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 blah. When they're not. And I will say, like, you'll find a lot of that in the Gato community as well, which is really interesting. Or at least, like, I've found it a lot in the community. Because, like, did I, like, mess this up or something? I'm not trying to do, like, a super thick line. And also, it's so nice seeing you all again as well. But, and it's just, like, really interesting about that. Like that's the person that got upset and was, like, staring at me when I ordered Uber Eats or whatever. And she's just, like, staring at me, and I'm like, do you need some food? Do you need a food pantry? Like, are you okay? It's very peculiar. Oh, that side is way thicker. So now I have to even it up too. But I'm also like starting to see, because like I used to like have some groceries from H Mart come through, or like, oh, here's my tofu, here's this random like Korean food thing, right? And then she starts to like, oh yeah, I eat so healthy and I just love stuff from different cultures, blah blah blah. So I think she's like low-key copycatting me and doesn't like that I'm a darker black person type of a thing. than like a lighter black person, because usually a lot of people think that like darker black people aren't cultured. Oh my god, that little hair I just messed up. Yeah, that has to go because it's gonna irritate me even more. Um, yep, yep. I mean, like, I'm from the south side of Chicago, so like I've experienced it like every day. You know, oh, you go to school, oh, you think you want to be white, oh, you think this, oh, you think that. And it's always black people that give you the most shit all the time. It's always black people who do that. Like, first and foremost, when you're a little bit different, like, without fail. Did I get that? Might have to put like a little bit more on there. But it's like elementary school, not even high school, you know, like it's like elementary school, middle school, all over again. But some people like being mean girls, and then they like get a whole new audience and be like, oh, I'm so nice, I'm so this, and then they still do like little jabs and stuff, which is really interesting. And you'll definitely find more content like that on my Twitter, about like mean girl behavior. It's hashtag they hate you. Um, and I'll be like reposting old posts that I started, um, posting new ones too, probably with some cute pictures on it as well. Feel free to share, um, and even like, yeah, like feel free to share. Um, have a new Twitter, a couple years old. Um, After my other one, I accidentally like had like it was like, oh, if you deactivate your Twitter, but you don't activate it back in like a certain amount of time, your account gets deleted. And I didn't know that I was in that time frame. So like 300 like followers just vanish. So I was like really upset. But let's see. Um, this is okay. This isn't where I need it to be right now. Should I like make that look more like a mole or something? But yeah, that is my bits today. If you are in relationships, go to the doctor, get everything checked out, and you know, when people are unhappy with themselves, they like to make fun of others instead of finding real peace within themselves. So I'm gonna wash my hands right quick. Let's see who's who. You know how to defend us. Have a look at it. I'll always figure out what they could sleep with me. Yeah. If you like you could just be minding your business and somebody be like, I don't like her because she did her hair today. I don't like her because she chose to wear perfume today. I don't like her because she's dark skinned and she speaks English or whatever. Like people can be like really weird with that. Just trying to like throw out hate to people just to make themselves feel better. Oh my god. But it's really fascinating. And it's never a dull moment. Like I would say like don't let it make you feel bad. Like of course like if you're sensitive to that type of thing, like that's one thing, right? But you can also think of it as like, wow, you have a fan club, you know? You have a fan club, you have people who are more interested in you, taking the time to discuss you and stuff. Um, wow. Like they wouldn't do that to somebody that they didn't care about. You know, like of course it's like a negative care about, but they wouldn't do that to somebody who they don't feel threatened by, you know. So after all, you got their attention. Whatever's in their life is not getting their attention. Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, I've been single. Like, I tried to date, but then it's just like, this is way too crazy. But it's more so like, okay, let me see how you are before, like, we're exclusive, right? And it's like, it's not worth it. Really not worth it. Like, maybe some people out there somewhere might be, but so far, I haven't seen that. Or like, I don't see it enough. There's too many people want to play games, too many people stuck on, 10 different women. People stuck on wanting to hurt other people than being in a relationship. Some people are like, at least I'm speaking from the instance of like a woman wanting a relationship or having wanted one. Too many people want like a maid. They don't want to like prove themselves to you. Like I don't know if it's because like I was soft spoken and like I'm not like, oh, do this, that, and the other for me. Some people think that because you're darker, you're just gonna accept like the bare minimum or just like crazy psycho stuff. And it's like, no thanks. Like I am fine without you. You're not adding anything into my life. You seem to want to take up all my energy for nothing. That's not a good time, like return on my investment. And I know that not all guys are like that. But it's just the amount of where you're at, or I guess, or just like there's gonna be more people who don't care than those who actually do. Making them all. I might. I do want to like get my lens in. I might not do lashes today, so I actually have to like go really soon. Did I put sunscreen on? So I am gonna play some music. Hopefully, they're probably gonna mute it for playback, but I'll play a little bit of music. Get my I have my own song that I can play for you all, but it's also a song that's only for my gifters and supporters. What if I get a copy strike on my own videos? That happen? No, I don't. I date people who are respectful. I date people who are like, wow, she has her own thing going on. How can I make this better? How can I add to her life? Because otherwise, like, if you're detracting from stuff, like even just basic life stuff, there's no point. I'm not a mom for a reason. So like, why baby a grown person when they can do for themselves? Like if you have mommy issues that you're seeking that out in relationships, there are specialists for that, okay? um, but yeah, let's talk daddy issues, but not just for girls. I'll just leave that video on. Be right back, guys. Hi, in this video segment, we're going to talk about daddy issues, or at least like get to thinking on it. Daddy issues, childhood trauma, and stuff like that, besides super cute kawaii things that I used to talk about, or that other engaging video creators talk about. I was listening to a relatively new song, I think by Drake or either Kendrick Lamar, and in the lyrics it mentioned daddy issues. not mommy issue, or like men have daddy issues too, is like how the line went, more or less. And it had me thinking that usually you don't hear that. It's usually, oh, girls have daddy issues. That's why they wear lots of makeup. That's why they do this. That's why they date this type of guy. This is why a girl will dress really flamboyant or overly sexual. And it had me to pause. It had me to pause. It had me to think that if there's women, and of course non-binary people too, but if we just strictly think binary, that you have a man and a woman. Usually everything is scapegoated onto a woman. Oh, she has issues. Oh, this, oh, that. Oh my gosh. Da, da, da. But this song made me think, so what does a guy look like when he has daddy issues? Of course, there are some men out there that will provide for their families. There are men out there that will step up to the plate and do all of these things and not have toxic masculinity driving them in the background of their minds. There's also men that will cheat on a woman. There's men that will play women. There's men that will do really wild things to a woman, besides cheating on a woman with all of her friends, or risking her life, or showing up where she's doing freelance work and things like that. There are things that have a man to start see women as extremely disposable, as pretty much sex objects, walking fleshlights, if you will. Some of these men get this idea either from the media or from their own parents, their own father, of how they should treat a woman, how their mother is treated. If their mother was taken care of and loved and bills are paid and everything and she doesn't have to stress, a man is going to see that and say, wow, I want to be like my father. I want to make sure my mom is happy and satisfied and well off. Whereas a man who possibly sees his father beating his mom, sees his father yelling at his mom, being drunk, wanting the woman to go work for him and everything, wanting adult activities without asking for them, very non-consensual acts, that if a child sees that, let alone is experiencing that parent figure traumatizing that child. Maybe the parent is yelling at the child too. Maybe there's a lot of instability and everything that man or woman or anybody in that place, that physical being and that child, is seeing this and is slowly recording this in their minds, seeing, how do I, as this person that looks like this other person or not, should treat a person of the opposite gender, and only speaking binary. All my non-binary people, I'm sure the same thing could happen to you, or maybe just knowing that this specific type of person is this type of way. I digress. You have this person, male or female, in this case a man, seeing a person beat SA, Lord knows what else, and is internalizing that, and then will start to grow up, depending on which parental guardian is stronger. Do they want to be the weak one and possibly be a target of that stronger or more aggressive parental figure? Or are they going to try to seem strong and aggressive to not be put in that victim situation? How are they going to treat women? What have they looked at in the past? And for my Japanese, I've took 3 classes in college, pretty much like one semester after the next after the next. I try my best to still like speak it or like practice it, read stories, listen to it, and do my best of deciphering. I am in no way fluent, even though I feel like I should be after like so long, since it's been one of my target languages. But it's fun to at least like put my time to something that at least like I can eventually like feel and see and have that improvement. So Here's a look. I really want to like put my eyelashes on, but I gotta skedaddle. Okay, for review. Until next time, you all. Just know that like people who talk about you because they don't have the balls, they're too much of a pussy to say something to your face, because then they'll look like the aggressor, but then they just look childish and stuff when they talk behind your back or even like near you about things. It's just childish. They're just trying to do like mind games and stuff. One thing right quick, okay? So I need to make up my pad. Pad. Can you get $1? Why? Like, are you a guy asking a woman that? That's weird. And like, not even like, oh, let me promote your blog and like share it or whatever for money. For what? Still a touch up. Should be good to go. I also want, I saw a safety pin. Safety pin. Something. Hopefully it works. Because my dress is a little bit too long. Just like touch this up a little bit. But yeah, it's very interesting. And like, if a girl is ever with like maybe a friend that doesn't like her and they're like out at a club or something, some ways another girl would like make that girl feel like self-conscious or like put her down in front of men, is to like make fun of them or like put them on blast, you know, maybe say their insecurities or whatever out, to embarrass that girl. Like, oh no, there's competition. Oh, I'm so desperate for male attention. Let me make fun of another woman and embarrass her so I can feel better about myself. Hashtag, they hate you. Gosh, this makes me want to get eyelash extensions again. Ugh. What are we whispering about? I'm talking normally. Or were those two like young people whispering about last night? Ah ha ha ha. So, it's really interesting. And some girls think that like, oh, I'm just making conversation. Oh, let me make some excuse for why I'm trying to embarrass you to somebody, when I'm sure they have like loads of embarrassing stuff about them, which is just really interesting. Really interesting. should be putting on my sunscreen. I think I did for my face. I think I did enough for my arms. Tells a story about my childhood. My dad spoiled me. Lots of games and electronics and stuff. Lots of toys, lots of video games, cameras. Christmas were always wild. What were straighteners like? When I was younger, we had a thing called a hot comb. So it was like a metal comb that you put on the stove to get it hot. And you use that to straighten your hair. And then I feel like around at least 2000s where it was like, okay, well, I don't want to use a hot comb on my hair. So then started finding like straighteners and stuff. But I feel like they were more or less the same, maybe a little bit bulkier. Maybe like more like, I think this might be like 1.5 inch. They were like 2 inches and just like really thick. Just like, Jesus Christ, like swipe through, you get all of the hair. All right, something basic. Job is out as you never know, AV to a woman. Why does that matter for you? Like, I don't know why you're bringing that into this conversation. Oh, my collar. Let me check. Yes. You and your homie can watch all of my YouTube videos and share them with your friends. The ones that you like best. Or you can get an art commission if you'd like. I draw, I paint. I should be reading my book actually. Okay, I think that's good. I could be put on my eyelashes right now. Very interesting. Tuned in. Oh, thank you. A little bit about me. I have been a fashion blogger for alternative fashion for 18 years, making events, working with Japanese fashion brands. I also worked for a Italian fashion brand as well as a bridal gown model. I was in the Macy's bridal gown model fashion show. I think it was like 2017, 2018 or so. You can find some pictures of that on my new official public Instagram, lishamisha_22, as well as my TikTok, Lisha22. I make content. I've been making content for a long time, and I've taken a hiatus, not only to deal with like personal life stuff, like finishing school, but to also like work and study, like at the University of Chicago, things like that, and other businesses, like the Art Institute as well. And I'm back. Hi guys, welcome back. To sub, thank you so much. Thank you. I also have 2 songs. One song is exclusive. The other one is a part of a skit called Girl Get to Work. I do understand that the pacing for those skits is very slow, and it's not like, yes, you know, I'm on the edge of my seat. So I do want to go back and edit it, audio correct and everything too, just to make it like a little bit snappier. I'm not a filmmaker, you know, I knew other people who did like films and like animations and stuff. So like that type of stuff is hard work, but I want to go in, make it just a little bit shorter, make it more like, yeah, you know, and then re-record my song Gal or Die, or G-O-D-A. Just a silly little song, and I'm trying to get somebody to be on that too, to get like a feature. Maybe 2 people, maybe. It's just a silly little song, but not only for people who subscribe, but people who donate to like my Ko-Fi, my Patreon, things like that, or my TikTok gifters. When I was able to do my lives on TikTok, that they get that song link, they get a thank you, they might get like a portrait or something. For instance, a kawaii Edo rapper, like a sexy, cute rapper who's in Japan right now. She would not only help boost my views and stuff on TikTok, but she like also promoted my work again. She would like gift me in my lives. So since she's surrounded by like all the cute stuff over there, I drew her a little picture. She's so cute. She's so cute. So those are some of the perks that you get for like donating or like asking for commissions and stuff that I want to give back to my community, which leads also into thank you so much for 1,000 plus subscribers, returners, followers, fashion enthusiasts as well. I'm really grateful, and I'm like, oh gosh, I'm freaking out. With that, I will be doing a giveaway. I have I think it's like a $20 Sephora gift card that I'll make like a little raffle, and we'll make it fun, and somebody's gonna win that Sephora gift card. And then later at 2K, there'll be like a little gift basket and so on. So tell your friends, especially if they like makeup. And yeah, there'll be a raffle giveaway for a $20 Sephora gift card from myself to you. Thank you. Yes, I can draw. Just put the fives in the back, bro. Is that your job? Let me check something. I have like 7 minutes left with you all. But yeah, for people who donate, Ko-Fi, Cash App, Patreon, things like that, all of those gifters, they do get a song link and a thank you. Whether it's like, thank you, or a shout out, a drawing, something like that, depending on that person's preference. Plus, if you sign up to my Patreon, there will be exclusive blog posts and videos up there. I've been in the works with making all that content that's special and a lot more exclusive, more in-depth things about entrepreneurship, business, makeup, and stuff like that, that you just get a hold of some really exclusive content. I'm not a man. Like, I have a name. Didn't your mother teach you that? Hi, LaShawn, welcome. So, yes, those are my updates. I do have a new blog post out. I have like 10 drafts, 10 post drafts. I have like so many videos and stuff, and just trying to see like what videos, what blog posts are going to qualify for public views as well as for Patreon. So there's some stuff where like you can learn some like beauty tips and stuff that if you weren't there, like you might not have access to that from like a Japanese makeup artist. Where if you sign up for the Patreon, or even like, thank you so much for subscribing, thank you. Donators and stuff like that, especially Patreon people, the subscribers there, or on TikTok, that you'll get access to the cooler blog posts. And then just like kind of differentiating that moving forward. Even something like, oh, let me cash app you, like whatever, like a tip type of a thing. They still get a song link and a thank you, either like a thank you card, a thank you video, or a thank you drawing. And yeah. Te quiero mucho, mami. ¿Por qué? Was it por qué? What? Está muy malo. So, yeah. And the Patreon stuff, the donators, the tippers, the gifters, and everything, they help the channel to grow. New equipment, like Lily Dior tipped me so much that I was able to get, like, I know I'm not using it. I did get some new equipment. Got a little microphone. So when it's late at night and I'm actually doing my ASMR stuff, I get to do like my ASMR whisper content at night. Or just to like catch my voice a lot better, because I do have like a slightly lower voice, a slightly softer voice. And she's like, girl, you need a microphone. And she just started like tipping me or like gifting me on like on TikTok. And I'm like, okay, I got my microphone, Lily. I got my microphone. Te lo comía despacito. I don't know those words. Where am I from? I'm from Chicago. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So just to let you know, I know that there's tend to be like more guys in this chat, so maybe they're not interested in like girly content or makeup or whatever, but the support is much appreciated. Sharing the content, commenting, liking, it all helps to support the channel. And I will be making more content for men's fashion. I have one blog post after so many years of people like, you should do like men's fashion. I'm like, you're right. Let's see, there's some people asking really wild things. Okay, there we go. But there's gonna be more like men's fashion as well. Hopefully that do a little bit here. More men's fashion, hairstyles, and for a wide variety. So some is gonna be like kind of within the fashion subculture that I've been a part of, whereas some things are gonna be like, okay, this is still cool, this is still fashionable, here's a cool jacket or something. Celebs or normal people. So you can definitely look forward to that. If you're a guy, I just have a lot on my plate right now with getting more video content, more specialized content for Patreon people. So it's not like, okay, well, I'm subscribed. Like, even if people are like, okay, I don't care, like, take the subscription. Like, I want them to have something where, you know, they can learn a little bit more and have, like, better content. So, yep. Let me double check something shortly. But yeah, later. I kind of ran through a lot of that stuff. Oh, also, oh, that's not it. Tee. I got Japanese sunscreen. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. Love it. And also, links of my other sites are in the description. Twitter is for more of my blunt content and bite-sized pieces. Usually like, oh, okay, hashtag they hate you, you know, especially like if you might not catch on to things or like want to just give people the benefit of the doubt, and then you waste your time with people who don't give a crap about you. Twitter is for that, as well as blog updates, YouTube content, shorts, longer discussions, makeup tutorials, discussions about the fashion community, discussions about, oh, and also archives of TikTok. TikTok, short content, some cute, some fashion, some of that hashtag they hate you. And yeah, but I do want like TikTok to be more like cutesy, with some of that like real life stuff thrown in. What is the best advice I've ever received? That I should not feel stuck, especially in a company where I'm not growing and I'm not getting paid adequately enough. Another bit of advice from Ashley A. Woods, who's worked on Tomb Raider, Marvel, Lovecraft Country, and some other things too. An artist from Chicago, Ashley A. Woods. She did a portrait of me many years ago when we used to hang out and go to karaoke. She told me to leave a group because they stole from her. They exploited her work, and when she took her work down because she didn't get compensation from Microsoft that the founder did, she left, took her videos down, and they tried to like beef with her over that and get me involved with that. But it was some of the best advice that I've ever taken, because being a part of this group, they're probably getting paid and not paying me. Like, oh, Lisha's a part of here, we need to pay her, but they're pocketing all that money. That So I'm going really fast because I have to like leave soon. But to leave that group. And when I left that group, like I found more opportunities that were actually better paying and stuff that this group would never allow me to do because that lady hated me. Yeah, if you ever feel stuck in a job, just get your skills up and stuff and move somewhere else. You know, not every place, like even if they have a good mission, is going to be good for you mentally and emotionally. And some like new jobs and stuff, they'll exploit you. They'll like steal your ideas. They'll try to make you work for free or whatever. Like, just don't feel stuck. You know, find where you belong. And you know, if something just seems too good to be true and like the crappy part starts to come out, like it's best to leave. And if I would have stayed in that group, I wouldn't be making my own content because they would want me to work for free and not paying me a salary, not wanting to pay me a salary. If they got money to pay me a salary, she will pocket it. So until next time, everybody, stay safe. A little recap from somebody who I guess maybe has HIV in the chat. Get tested. Not everybody's faithful. 2, people who feel insecure or hate their lives might talk about you, but that just means that you're popular and really cool. And 3, I have a giveaway, so for a gift card for $20. And if you sign up for Patreon, you do get exclusive content like a exclusive song. See you all next time. Have a good day.